Hello there guys and welcome to the channel. So today is a day to pump out 101 videos, I suppose. But hopefully you guys haven't gotten sick of me yet, and now we're going to talk about Cavalier difficulty rewards and update to Uncollected difficulty. Now Cavalier difficulty rewards are structured somewhat differently, but we're still going to go through all of it. I'm not going to read all of the flavor text, but it basically explains the reward structure shifting. I don't think there's going to be exploration rewards and completion rewards for the entire kind of like event quest. Rather, all of that reward amount is going to get split down per individual chapters. And the idea is to kind of like encourage as many people do as much as they can. A lot of rewards are going to be thrown on the paths themselves. So if you are struggling, you do not necessarily have to explore the entire thing. You can go and grab the things that you need most. In addition, it's going to kind of like emphasize more completing chapter per chapter, quest per quest, rather than the entire thing in order to gain the maximum amount of rewards. So I think it's actually quite a decent idea. So rather than you getting one lump of rewards when you complete the quest and the second big lump of rewards once you explore it, you have much more kind of like subsections where you earn these rewards a bit more gradually. And I'm all for that because I expect there's going to be a lot of people who will attempt this unsuccessfully to explore it fully, and it's going to be much less kind of like frustrating for them, and they're not going to feel like they're missing out on everything that this quest has to offer. They're only going to miss out on a part of the set of rewards, versus currently, for instance, if you're unable to explore the Uncollected, you miss out on a huge, by far the most significant chunk of rewards. That being said, we're going to go over for completion and exploration, and I'm kind of going to try my best to combine them in my head. Basically, it's going to give you 5,000 6-star hero crystal shards, which is about what I expected. I hoped it to be a bit higher. I hoped it to be kind of like 7.5. So then Uncollected and Cavalier quest would give you a full 6-star hero crystal. Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. I think they are being a bit stingy on those 6-star shards. It's going to give you 15,000 5-star hero crystal shards, which is again kind of solid amount. Then it's gonna give you 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal, which is very good considering that there is going to be additional 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal for quote-unquote challenge that they're gonna put up for us every month, which I'm gonna get into a bit later. But the main thing what you have to know is that you're gonna be able to earn up to 20% tier 5 class catalyst fragments every month, in addition to side event, which side event offers you again about 10% tier 5 class catalyst crystals. So just doing these monthly event quest, monthly side event quest will already award you 30% tier 5 class catalyst, and that is a huge amount if you consider the availability of these tier 5 class catalyst fragments a few months ago. So I am satisfied with the amount of tier 5 CC in it. I am actually surprised that we see 20% overall there. Now we're also going to get about 35,000 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments. Again, this is a bit on the low side. I kind of just expected it to be a full-on tier 5 basic, but hey, fair enough, it's about there, close enough. And 10 6-star signature stone crystals. It's still dime a dozen considering it's random classes, but something's better than nothing, and at least finally they are getting introduced in the regular monthly content, so I'm well happy about that. Again, it could be better, but it is what it is. We should take what's given. And 450,000 gold-ish. I think it's 435,000 gold, or 445,000 gold. Yes, it's 445,000 gold, so it's some decent amount of gold. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too interested in that. And then we're gonna get 20 5-star signature stones, generic ones. Because they are generic, I'm perfectly fine with that. And a bunch of catalyst, which is alright. And also somewhere in there are some tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments, which is quite tiny amount, I would say, for tier 2 alpha. That's effectively less than 2 purchases in Glory Store. And yeah, that's definitely nothing to kind of like have yourself in. But that's also hardly the main reward there. So overall, the rewards, I think, are acceptable. I'm not gonna scream and shout how generous it is. It's definitely pleasant to see the tier 5 class catalyst fragments. Especially I'm going to get to explaining how you're going to be able to earn the additional 10%. Rest of it is kind of alright. Yeah, it's kind of alright. Could be on the stingy side, but any progress is progress at this point, and I'm happy for it. A special objective. Here is the biggest trick. Each month we'll be adding a special objective for Cavalier difficulty. This ultra difficult objective will test your skill as a summoner, but if you can achieve it, it will reward you with another 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal. For the first iteration, the objective is to defeat one path of every quest in a event quest with only a team of 4-star champions or lower. This can be a path that you have already completed. October's event quest will feature a different objective, so be sure to prepare yourself for a new challenge. Now, I'm all for it, because this actually will empathize skill, preparedness, kind of like selecting good matchups. On the downside, it will force people to invest into 4-star champions, which I think is quite annoying, considering how much tier 4 basics and tier 4 class catalyst you have to use for it. But in general, I think this is welcome addition for me personally. Now, I'm 100% sure there are going to be a lot of people who complain about it, because this will inevitably end up in people using a lot of resources in order to try and achieve this. But this is what I have wanted in this game personally, on personal level. Something that's hard, something that's extra, something with increased difficulty level to kind of like quite stupid standard, and it's quite rewarding. It definitely will make for great streams, great videos. It definitely will make a lot of people frustrated, but for me, this kind of like seems fair and just. If you want extra rewards, you're gonna have to work extra hard, you're gonna have to be clever, you're gonna have to be smart, and you're gonna have to adjust. Now, again, the biggest problem here is going to be that most of the kind of like newer accounts who didn't start early on in the game have not really ranked up too many 4-star champions. Even my account, it has quite a bunch of 4-star champions ranked. I haven't ranked many of the newer champions, therefore this is going to be quite harder, and I will inevitably end up having to rank up some 4-stars. All that being said, I'm still happy. I'm still happy on the ideological level that you have to work and challenge yourself to gain extra rewards. And then this gives you additional 10% tier 5 class catalyst crystal, which is a lot. Currently, for now in the game, it is a lot. So overall, I'm alright with the uncollected difficulty. The idea how it is distributing rewards is, in my opinion, a step forward. The added challenge difficulty I enjoy. I know that I will probably get buried in comment section by people complaining about it at some point, but hey, you can't please everybody. I like it. If you don't, suck it up, complain somewhere else. I'm not interested. I like it. Anyways, uncollected rewards update. And I'm not gonna be honest, I didn't even notice too much of the rewards update. Maybe I'm just missing something. For completion of all 3 chapters for exploration, so we're still getting 2,500 6-star hero crystal shards. There are no 6-star hero crystal shards there, so that hasn't changed. 6,000 5-star hero crystal shards, 7,500 5-star hero crystal shards. I think that's about what we got now. Tier 5 basic class catalyst fragments, 9,000 total. I think that's what we got before. 12,000 tier 2 alpha. No, we get a bit more tier 2 alpha. We get 1 full tier 2 alpha. That is increased, and that's neat, nice, I guess. And what else we get? 4-star hero crystal shards. Who cares? And still 10. So yeah, the rewards increase in Uncollected, in my opinion, is a bit more of a lip service. As far as I'm concerned, there isn't really too significant increase into anything aside from tier 4 class catalysts and tier 2 alphas, which is actually quite helpful, because I have been getting more and more worried about my tier 4 class catalyst stash and extra tier 2 alpha, so that's increased by a bit. It's kind of helpful again. But 5-star hero shards, 6-star hero crystal shards, tier 5 basic fragments have remained the same. Therefore, I don't know. I'm not too fast about it. The bigger thing is going to be the fact that they have added units into Uncollected event quest. The Cavalier quest will not feature units. Uncollected event quest will feature units. So that's a positive change, but in the same time they are removing the beginner difficulty, so we're still going to earn exactly the same amount of units in these monthly side event quests as we have up until now. So it's kind of like give and take. In reality, it's slightly more of an inconvenience, because this beginner, normal, and heroic, you could just auto fight all the way through. Now you're gonna actually have to play them through, I guess. But yeah, so basically they're getting rid of beginner difficulty and adding the units into Cavalier difficulty, which is just kind of like cut from one end and paste into another, and effectively you're gonna earn the same amount of units for slightly harder work. And the last thing is that they're not gonna be posting these Cavalier monthly event quest posts every month anymore, because the rewards are not likely to change for a while, and if something changes, then they will make a post. But that is pretty much it. So reward wise, again, there are things that I like, there are things that I think they cheaped out. I think they definitely cheaped out on 6-star hero crystals shards. I think they cheaped out on 5-star hero crystal shards. I think they cheaped out on tier 5 basics and tier 2 alphas. Certainly in exploration rewards there are not even tier 2 alphas mentioned. I think the tier 5 CC is decently good. I think 10 6-star signature stone crystals is pleasant addition as well. Changing uncollected rewards didn't change them too much. Let's be honest. But finally, Cavalier quest is here. I'm looking forward to it 100%. Really am interested seeing the difficulty level, the enjoyment level, how feasible, how difficult it's going to be completed with 4-star champions or below only. But that is it for today's video. I don't want to stretch it out too long. I already uploaded a bunch today, so I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the buttons, share the video with your friends, ask them what they think, drop a comment. What do you think about the rewards? Have they cheaped out? Are they good enough? Are you excited? But yeah, that is me done here for today, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya.